Paropo and Ooni of Ife senior brother has given the final instructions to Oletik and Calabash. So it's almost as if Kabiyesi is no longer, putting mouth for this matter, as we no longer hear Kabiyesi chasing them up and down. Because right now we heard Kabiyesi is concentrating so much on Queen Naomi. And Queen Naomi was recently crowned the Yeyoluwa of the Source, and coupled with the wedding that is coming soon, we heard Kabiyesi has no chance. In fact, he is too busy to continue chasing Oletik and Calabash up and down to go and do the traditional verification. As we heard, Kabiyesi said there is no need for that traditional verification anymore, because Queen Naomi has proven herself worthy, and there is no need crying over spilt milk, that they have chosen Queen Naomi as the Yeluwa of the Source, and he doesn't see any need again to start chasing Tobi and Ashley up and down. So Queen Naomi, Kabiyesi's elder brother and father, now decided to take the bull by the horn and give these two Oloris final warning and final instruction to leave the palace. We could recall the other day, it was almost as if Kabiyesi banished Oletik. That is what we heard. All of a sudden we begin to hear that at a point that Kabiyesi has to pity them. Yes, that Kabiyesi, looking at those twins, those innocent twins, have to pity Oletik after Oletik begged and begged and begged and cried. So Kabiyesi had to pity her, according to what we are hearing. So Calabash own now is that she is nowhere to be found. Nobody, they even see her eye. They feel me. So she's literally said she's no longer returning back to Nigeria until all these the waves of this surrogacy story and rumors. Even though we heard Kabiyesi has given her 90 days, be 45 days to make herself available in Ile-Ife. And we could recall that the last time we heard is that Calabash used to come back to Niger without even informing Kabiyesi, that ever since she claimed she had that child, they said she has almost visited Niger like 6 times. And that fateful day that Kabiyesi caught her, and they had to arrest her and take her. I don't even know where they say they take her. But the thing is that after everything, after all said and done, we are still hearing that she has gone back to UK. Probably Kabiyesi must have pitied her or just decided to just free her. Yes, because of what people will say. Because by the time Kabiyesi keeps dragging her up and down, people will as well come and say a very bad thing about Kabiyesi, because it should have given people wrong impression on what Kabiyesi did. They will not know that she is the cause of her problem. They will now think Kabiyesi is just wicked to throw her out, someone that newly gave birth to a baby. So right now, Paropo and Kabiyesi's elder brother, has decided to take the bull by the horn. As Kabiyesi is too busy, well, that is not a problem. As Kabiyesi is too busy, then let the father and the brother take action over these two. So Paropo has given Oletik another mandate and Calabash another mandate. That the first of all is that he will tell Kabiyesi, and they will make arrangements on how to go and return their bride price. And divorce will only be the solution to their problem, because right now they have tried enough to make them succumb to pressure and present themselves for verification. And now that Oletik is very much available, Calabash is not available, and they have been begging Calabash to return back, for crying out loud. But because she knew that, or already she knows that if she step her foot into Ilefe, that the next thing is to take her to shrine for verification. So she's trying to avoid that by all means, as she keeps running away from that. So Kabiesi's elder brother has backed in anger and fury. In fact, they said the guy was backing at Kabiesi, even though Kabiesi is a king, but yes, he is still Kabiesi's senior brother and he has the right to correct Kabiesi. So Kabiesi has backed on him. The Kabiesi senior brother has backed on Kabiesi severally. What do you think you are doing? Why are you too busy to put your home together? Everything is going upside down, everything is scattering, and all you do is to keep going from one business meeting to the other and keep being king, from going from one African king meeting to the other. Haven't you sit down to see what is happening in your home and know what to do about this? So my correct people, we are hearing that Paropo and Kabiesi's elder brother has not only warned Oletik and Calabash to prepare themselves for verification, they have also alerted them that failure to do so whenever Calabash is back, even if she let her come back in the next 10 years, because we know that she will not remain there forever, that she is a queen, and by the time they will give am hit or the course of the land start pursuing her from there to come back, now her body go tell am. So maybe she's still feeling that the courts are still quiet. By the time they will be needing, they will be serious about this, because the last time Kabiesi went to seclusion, we heard that the courts messaged him, telling him that he needs to run this verification. And from that day, Kabiesi started talking about it. Initially, Kabiesi had covered it because Queen Naomi accepted that they should welcome Oletik and the children. So he almost cancelled it. But this time around, they said the courts will demand for it. And once the courts demand for it, he has no option than to present these two Oloris for verification. And if any of them is found guilty, that the punishment might be very, very severe, because the time they were begging them to succumb freely and present their DNA test and verification, they didn't. They were busy running from one native doctor to another. But then it will do them no good. They said after race, you count miles, right? Yes, you have to count miles after all the race. So this is a typical example that Kabiesi's family do not like any of the Oloris. I keep asking myself, why is it that it is the men that loves Olori Naomi, the men in Ogunwusi family, the women do not like them? But when it comes to other Oloris, women loves for the women loves the other Oloris, and men do not like them. Can you just write on this comment section and give me a clear explanation of why such a thing should be happening in the family, most especially the family where there are many wives? It can't be like, say, all the sisters are against one person and all the men are for that same person, and the other way around, all the men might be against the other wives, while all the women will be for her. I don't know how true this information is, but that is what I am hearing. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged information. I will be right back.